Hey Reality Moms, my name is Dina Druduva and I'm a frequent contributor to Mom Cave TV. The moment I first realized I was a mother, the reality of it, was when I brought my daughter home from the hospital. I remember us, my husband and I, struggling to strap her in, couldn't get the straps right, and then we got her in the bucket and got her in the car, and I remember every turn we made, every bump we went over, and I was completely terrified. We get her home and we put her on the kitchen table in the bucket. Probably not the best idea in the world, or the safest. And I just remember staring at her thinking, oh my God, I have to take care of this little person. It all worked out. It's like 10 years later and she's almost 11 and she's great and sassy and complicated, and my son's almost 5 and he's awesome and terrifying and it's great. Being a mom's great. It's really hard, but it's great. So thanks for asking.
Hi Reality Moms, my name is Ellen LaFleche Christian and I write at Confessions of an Overworked Mom. The time in my mom life that I realized, yep, I'm a mom, was when I realized I'd rather be just about anywhere than dealing with the kids. There was no perfect Mary Poppins world here. Thanks.
Hi, it's Joan from Mad World, and I'm here on Reality Moms talking about how I knew I was a mom. That moment where you're just like, yep, I'm a mom. And funny enough, I felt like it happened almost instantly. However, I'm sitting in my favorite chair to tell you this story because before I was a parent, it's funny how I knew exactly parenthood, what it was going to be all about, even though I had really no clue. But you think you do. Funny how you're an awesome parent before you're a parent. But we were shopping and I sat in this chair and I said to myself, this is the perfect breastfeeding chair. Never breastfed, but of course I knew that this was the perfect breastfeeding chair. And I pictured, placing the baby, and it was gonna be perfect. It was just picture perfect, like in a movie. And so I had my chair. And I thought maybe I'd be clued in at the hospital because when I had my daughter, I had a birth plan. Did you have a birth plan? Funny how we have a birth plan and really it's gonna kind of go the way it's gonna kind of go. But there I was with my birth plan that did not go as planned. And after I had my daughter and the OB and my doctor came to visit me, she said, not exactly the kumbaya squat in the field experience you thought it might be. Hey, after 36 hours of labor and an epidural and a C-section, and yeah, no, not exactly as planned. So you'd think that would clue me in. But no, when I got home and I sat in my chair and I was gonna breastfeed my daughter and it was just all perfect. And I say to my husband, no, go run that errand, I'll be fine. You know me, the parent that is just gonna all be natural. So away he goes and there I was, sitting in my perfect chair. And rather than sitting like this and everything is perfect, there I was sitting in this chair with my toes curled and everything all tight. And I had my tank top on, my breastfeeding tank top, and those really sexy white mesh panties that they love to send you home from the hospital with. You know those, they're awesome. They're so great. And so there I was when he left in my panties and my tank top, breastfeeding my daughter. But instead of bringing the baby to me, there I was bringing the boobies to the baby. And so I was all curled up and tense, and there I was in the same position 3 hours later when he came home from running errands, all crunched up, so sore, in my mesh panties with my tank top and my still breastfeeding daughter. I swear they just ran into each other. Was a little bit new at it. So that's really when I knew I was a parent, because reality set in, and it wasn't going to be what I thought it was going to be. It wasn't easy, and it wasn't picture perfect. It was sometimes mesh panties and tank tops, and you had to reestablish your expectations. And so we quickly reestablished those expectations, and suddenly it became, how was your day? And I would say, this is awesome. I got pants on. And that's really what parenting is. You're kind of flying by the seat of your pants, and you are changing your expectations to match the reality.